Hello, Star Seeds, and welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. And I'd like to give a big fat shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please don't be shy. Leave a comment down below. Let's all build a community together and get to know each other. Let's get to know one another. Where are you from? What led you to my channel? How did you find me? Talk to me and comment down below, and talk to the other people that also comment down below so we can all get to know each other and build a little community here. One of my goals is to hit 1,000 subscribers. I just hit 500 recently, which I'm super stoked because I never even thought I would get 500, and I'm at 500. So thank you, you guys. But I want to reach 1,000 subscribers because YouTube has all of these like cool tabs, but you have to unlock them. And it kind of sucks because I can't use all the cool things until I unlock, I have to build up my audience to unlock them. Most of the things are already unlocked, but to use the community tab so I can just post out there like random pictures or a quick message to you guys, I need 1,000 subscribers. So unless I have 1,000 subscribers, I can't use that. So help me, please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Please like, comment, and share. Share, share, share. Sharing, sharing, sharing. So I can hit that 1K mark so I could open up the community tab. I know it sounds like a strange request, but honestly, it's easier to communicate with you guys using it. I thought my community tab was open, but it's only open to private messages, I guess. There's a little tab on my phone where I could communicate via inbox, but I've noticed that I don't have my subscribers on that tab. I have people like, I don't know, like my father and random people from my Google Plus account, and I don't even use Google Plus, and then some of the people are like my phone contacts. So I don't want to use that option. I want to use the one where I could post up in my feed. So when you guys are scrolling and you see the videos, sometimes you'll see a message from a YouTuber, and they'll just put like a quick message out there, or they'll share a picture, and everybody can comment and communicate with each other. I can't do that yet. Not until I have 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal, is to reach 1,000 subscribers. If you can help me, I'll love you forever, even though I love you forever anyways. I solely believe that if you are subscribed to my channel, it's because we are a part of the same soul group or the same soul family. I'm building this little community here with, some of my active subscribers. Some of my active subscribers are always commenting and going back and forth with me on my videos. And then I started to notice that they're making friends with other subscribers, and then they're going back and forth in the comments. And I just think it's a beautiful thing. That's another reason why I want to get that community tab open, so we don't have to go to a video, go to the comment, and then go to other comments. You know how you got to click it and then the drop down comes down so you can see all the other comments, and then you go back and forth, back and forth. It's kind of hard to keep up with the communicating with certain people, and a lot of the times it gets lost in the mix, especially when I'm getting the notification that somebody replied back to a comment. There's times that I can't find the reply, but my thing keeps telling me there's an active reply that I didn't, like or comment back to. And if I had that community tab, then communicating with you guys would be so much easier. I could just go straight down the list and everybody can see each other's comments and, have a two-way conversation, or, three-way, four-way, whatever. It's just a lot easier to communicate with people that way. I'm so stoked. My channel's growing and the community is getting bigger, and I'm getting to know each and every single one of you guys. Every time somebody comments on a video, I always comment back. And if I'm unable to comment back, there is other people that are subscribed to my channel that may comment and answer your question. And even if they do comment back to you, I will always try to find the comment that came to me to respond to it, even though sometimes it gets lost in the mix. And if it does, and I don't respond back to you, don't take it personally. It's probably because it got lost in the notifications and I just can't find you. So just like comment back again. And if it's something that you really, really want to ask me or talk to me about, it's always best to email me. My email is in the description box below. All in all, I just want to thank you guys for being a part of this channel. Also, please comment below. Give me some ideas, some subjects, some things that you would like me to bring up and talk about. Also, I can't leave out the people that donated. I just want to quickly thank each and every one of you guys that have donated to my channel. You know who you are, and you guys are so amazing. I so appreciate you. I greatly appreciate the support. That I get from you guys. May the good karma come back to you guys 100,000 times bigger and better. I do this light work because I was guided to do this light work. I enjoy doing this light work. I did it before doing this channel, but I do it now because I was guided to do it on this channel, and I love it. I was told that by my guides, I was told that by creating this channel that I would attract a certain audience that needs to be awakened. A certain audience that I would be used as a catalyst for a certain audience, for the people that are subscribed to my channel. I would be used as a catalyst for the mass collective, okay? I'm here to code and trigger some of the souls that come across my channel with my light codes, okay? I vibrate at a certain frequency, and that frequency will attract other people that match my frequency or need to be, that are almost able to match my frequency. The energy will pull them in so that they can match my frequency, so they can wake up or become enlightened, because they needed to hear what I have to say. Before we incarnated here, we agreed to meet up with each other at some point in life, so you can be coded at this point in your life or triggered to help you wake up from the amnesia stage that you're in, so you can start to grow and glow spiritually. Now, some people that come across my channel, they come across it subconsciously. They're not conscious of, okay, I need to look for Gabby and check out her videos. Some people find me subconsciously, and it's not on accident, even though they think that they came across my channel on accident or it was a coincidence that they found me. There's no such thing as coincidences, okay? Everything happens for a reason. So if you found me, it's because it was your time to find me. You are here for a reason. You did not find me on accident, okay? This energy wave drew you in, okay? The frequency of Gabby brought you in. That's how you got here. So here I am doing this light work, not getting paid for it, and that's totally fine because I was guided to do this. I'm not receiving not 1 cent unless people donate to my channel. They really, and the donations, they really do help. They come in sometimes at the perfect moment. It's because it's karmic compensation. This is something that the universe has set up for me. I do this channel because I want to be there for people that need to be coded and triggered by my light codes. I want to be there for people that think that they're weird or think that something's wrong with them. And I want to be there for people that have been called crazy and nuts, and I just want to be there for people that feel lost, you know, when they're going through this awakening or if they're having paranormal experiences. I want them to know that there's people out there that are like me, and it's okay, and they're not weird, they're not nuts, they're not dying. I wish that there was people like me for me when I was going through this years ago. So again, I'm not making anything off doing these videos. I would like to, in a perfect world, I would love to do this work and get compensated for it on a weekly paycheck. I don't work anymore. I used to work 9 to 5. I've been working all my life since I was 15 years old. So this is where the video gets interesting because this is the reason why I made the video. So hang in there. I know this is like a very long intro, but I'm going to get to it. I got to build it up. So I hated my job. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't hate their job? Most of us hate our jobs. I hated my job. And I used to say it all the time with meaning and purpose. I hate my job. I hate my job. I hate my job. I wish I didn't have to go to work. I wish I didn't have this job. I hated the commute to and from work. I hated taking the train from work. I used to take the train from Washington Heights um, to Queens Boulevard. My attitude was just crummy. Uh, I hated to, I just hated the thought about having to go to work. I hated the thought that I had to grind daily. I hated the thought that I had to grind doing something that I hated, that I despised. This hating my job became worse for me every single day. I hated my job so much that in the morning while I was getting ready for work, I already hated the fact that tomorrow I had to wake up and do it all over again. I hated it. I hated it that much. And then there were so many things that started to happen in my life, and I was already in the mindset of hating my job and hating my life, and my life cycle sucked. One morning, while I was on my way to work, getting onto the train, a whole bunch of people ran past me and my husband, and somebody was shot right in front of me in Washington Heights. I was like, this is a sign. I shouldn't be going to work. I should not work here anymore. This is a sign. The universe is telling me, don't go. That was my mindset. And then other things started to happen, like um, the Ebola scare in New York City. I was on the train with the doctor that had Ebola. That scared the shit out of me. Okay? I'm like a hypochondriac. I found out that doctor was on the train. I immediately got off the train, walked to my doctor's office, and stood there until my doctor opened. His office opened, and I told him to test me for Ebola. They laughed at me, told me I needed to wait like 30 days to see if I had symptoms. I was like, I don't want to wait 30 days to find out I'm going to die. It was just like, it was bad. So a month later, I moved out of New York City and moved to Western New York. It didn't get any better. The same work I was doing in New York City, I did in Western New York. I still hated my job. I hated everything about it. There was a guy on the fourth floor that committed suicide twice. The first time he failed, he threw himself out of the fourth floor window and survived. The second time, he hung himself, and I almost found him. As I was going in to check, it's a routine check when somebody doesn't respond or anything for a couple of days. The family can have staff go and check. But I don't know, as I had my hand on the handle, I just thought to myself, don't go in. Send maintenance. I'm glad I did, because if I would have went in there, I would have seen him hanging, and that would have traumatized me. Um, um, a woman overdosed on heroin in one of the apartments. It just seemed like everything bad was happening. It was like, I felt like it was all these signs saying like, just like giving me these negative situations like, oh, I shouldn't be here. This stuff is going on. And all these things, they just started to just pile up, and little by little by little, I started to hate everything. But then, you know, nothing got better. Even though I moved and I moved to the country, I thought moving to the country would make me feel better, but it didn't. It didn't make anything better. The commute was still an hour long because I still had to drive from the country to Rochester, and that was an hour drive. And then when it snowed, it could be 2 to 3 hours because the weather is so bad and the roads are, the country roads are open and they get those snow drifts. And sometimes the snow drifts for miles and miles and miles is worse than the storm. Then it got to a point where I hated this job, this company too. I hated this company. I hated my job description. I hated my boss. I hated everything. I hated the company rules. I hated the legality of my position. I hated the legality of the company. I hated the repetition. I hated the residents. I just went from, this person that I didn't know anymore. I went from being happy Gabby to a low vibrational, rotten, hateful, complaining, whining bitch. Truth be told, that's what it was. And guess what happened? I got fired. I I got fired. Not because I was a hateful person. I know I just mentioned all that stuff that sounded hateful, but I'm not a hateful person. Okay? Everything that I mentioned was stuff that I held in. All that hate was inside of me. Okay? I worked as a property manager, so I had to fake the funk. I had to look and act happy all the time. I had to be caring towards people that were rotten mean to me, that were angry because, of the company rules or rent increases or because of just property stuff. You know, don't get me started on evictions. Boy, oh boy, I had a woman throw her keys in my face because I gave her an eviction notice. And let me tell you guys, I took my job personal. Before my awakening, I loved the grind. I loved making money. I loved the challenges to get those bonuses. But I took I took a lot of situations personal, like for instance, knowing that I had to send out eviction notices. That I took personally because I could not. I knew, you start to get to know some of your residents, and you start to form a relationship with them, and you start to know their situations in their life, what's going on as to why they can't pay their rent. But the company doesn't give a shit as to why you can't pay your rent. They just want their rent money. But I know why. Sometimes it was a death in the family, sometimes it was depression, or they lost a job. No matter what it was always devastating. So I always exercised my right, and gave them the longest extension that I could. I was always trying to help them out and find other resources to help them out to get their rent paid. So I did genuinely care, but I didn't care for people that yelled at me or, were angry to me and treated me bad. But for the most part, I was very caring because I really did care. I'm very empathic, and I'm service to others, even in my job. I didn't draw that line. There should be a line between friends and work and stuff like that, from property manager or employee and resident. And I didn't draw the line. I was always trying to be service to others, even though it was my job to be service to the company. Most residents complained just as much as I did about the company and hated the company just as much as I did. But I couldn't tell them that because it was my job and I didn't want to lose my job. I guess there was a little bit of a line that I didn't draw or I didn't step over. So what I was doing, you guys, is I was manifesting and I didn't even know it. I was manifesting. I was manifesting in a negative way, and I got exactly what I asked for. I got exactly what I wanted. Okay? The universe doesn't really care what you want. The universe just hears what you want and they dish out what you want. And I wanted to not have to ever go to work again. And the universe heard me over and over. So the universe said, abracadabra, alakazam, Gabby hates her job, free her at last. And boom, there I was fired. Manifested. I did not have to go back to work at that place ever again. Never again. Now, don't get it twisted, you guys. Just because I got fired doesn't mean that it's because I wasn't good at what I did. I was awesome at what I did. I have so many recommendations, and my resume speaks volumes. I was amazing at what I did. I always went above and beyond and always helped people. And I didn't have to do this. I went outside of my job description to help people make ends meet. If they couldn't pay their power bill, I figured out what resource I could find them, what company or organization I could hook them up with to help them pay their electric bill. Or, I looked for churches and donation places to help them, pay their rent. I was always going above and beyond to help people make resources meet. I never ever wanted to see a family get pushed out onto the streets. Now, the funny thing is, when my regional manager came in, my regional manager is the one who fired me. There was another manager above me, and me and her were pretty close. We weren't like besties or anything, but we were pretty close. We're cool with each other. She didn't even know I was getting fired. And when she asked why, they told her it was just time for me to go. Like the universe told them, I guess, like whispered in their ear or something. I don't know. But I asked, they said, why am I getting fired? Why are you letting me go? What did I do? They said, you didn't do anything. I said, well, then why are you firing me? What is the purpose? My regional manager said something like this: there were no words to explain the action. Those were pretty close to the exact words that my regional managers said why I was getting fired. So this is why I say to people, watch your thoughts. Be careful what you think. Be careful what you say, because you may manifest something that you don't really want, or it'll come to you in a way that is very unexpected. Thank God for my husband, you guys, because he was able to hold me down financially. He was able to hold his family down financially. And, he sings for a living. He sings professionally. He sings freestyle music. And I also do some side work. I got a little side hustle. I manage my husband. I do bookings for other artists, and I do marketing and production as well. So, but this is not something that I do every single day. It's not something that I can depend on to pay my bills all the time, because I don't do production and marketing like I did years ago. This is something, if certain investors that I work with are doing a show, then I'm down with them on the production team. I don't push marketing and bookings as much as I used to. Before I was into property management. But it's something that I started to push out more since I became more free with my time. But just thank God that I was able to fall onto my side hustle. Thank God I was able to lean on my husband for financial support. But I still needed something to do in my newfound free time. So 2 years, after I was fired, I created this channel, this YouTube channel. As I mentioned earlier, I was guided here. I was guided to create this channel. I did not know what I was doing other than talking and sharing my spiritual knowledge that I have, and the some of the channelings that I received, and just my experience. Period. Just sharing with you guys my perception of this awakening and some of my knowledge. I did not know where I was going to go with this channel. I had no subscribers when I first started. I felt like I was just sending videos out into the void. I didn't have any likes. Maybe like a view or two here and there. They were probably from family members. Then I thought to myself, why am I even doing this? Like, why would I be guided to do this? And then I thought to myself, well, maybe I was guided to do this because, I was always journaling, but I was writing everything down. So I thought this would be a good way to journal, like a vlog, and do a video. And then in a year from now, watch the video back and see how far along I've come speaking about spiritual stuff, and to see if anything has changed, or if anything that I said was, I guess, right or wrong. I don't know. That was my perception, my logic of thinking, at that time, like, why am I doing this? It must be because spirit wants me to vlog my spiritual experience. I don't know. So here I am making videos. When I created my channel, it was very awkward talking to myself. And I feel like, my family is in the other room thinking that I'm crazy talking to my computer, because there's not a two-way conversation. I'm talking out into the void. And then little by little, I started to change the way I viewed what I was doing. Okay. And I started to do it more positively. I started to not care if they could hear me doing my videos. I started not to care what they thought about me about posting up my videos, because I used to care, and I used to wait to see, for positive feedback or negative feedback, but I didn't get any feedback. So I don't know what's worse, positive feedback, negative feedback, or no feedback. So I don't know, it was just kind of like an emotional thing that I had going on. And then I started to change with positive thought and emotion, and I started to grow and glow spiritually. And I started to attract other souls that became interested in my channel and in the things that I was saying and posting. But I noticed it happened when I changed my expectation, when I changed the way I felt when I was doing the videos, the way I felt when I posted the videos, and I let go of fear and I did it with passion. I started to do these videos with, with love. I had this passion to write stuff up, and I couldn't wait to start recording. I couldn't wait to edit, and I couldn't wait to post it because I wanted to do it, not because I was guided to do it or nudged to do it. It's because all of a sudden I wanted to do it. Then that's when it dawned on me. Yes, I may have been guided and nudged to do this, but honestly, you guys, I manifested this. I manifested what I'm doing right now. I manifested what I really, really wanted, and now it's slowly coming into fruition. It finally started to make sense to me as to why I was here and why I was guided, why I was nudged. But really, it's because really honestly, it's because I manifested this. All those thoughts of wanting to teach spiritually and share spiritually, and the universe once again heard me and said, boom, here you go, a platform. Now, I really put a lot of time and energy and effort into what I do. It takes me a lot of time to come up with content, a lot of time to record and edit these videos to post them out onto the YouTube platform. Sometimes it takes me days to prepare for these videos that you guys are watching. And it does take me away from my family. It does take me away from my responsibilities. Um, if I start a video and I have to do something because, my responsibilities or my family, they have to come first. All the whole time I'm with my family or doing, something that I have to be doing other than the video, I'm thinking about my video, like, oh my God, I didn't finish my video. Oh my God, oh yeah, I should add this to my video. It's like my full attention is not with my family or my responsibilities. A little piece of me is like, I need to get back to that video. I can't start something and then stop. I have to finish it until it's done. If not, it will drive me crazy. And then there's days when I have really awesome ideas. I have really everything ready to do the video, and then I just don't have the energy. And energy plays a big role for me because I'm very super ultra sensitive to energy. So it physically, if something like I have a dis-ease, not a disease, a dis-ease, fibromyalgia, trying to work out, trying to figure out why. That takes a lot of my energy. The elements, when these waves come in, the portal openings, the plasma, solar waves, when they come in, that takes a lot of energy out of me. People take a lot of energy out of me. So, you know, sometimes when my energy is just not right, I can't make the video, because if my energy is not right, the video is going to come out really crappy. But yeah, I'm so unbelievably sensitive to energy, to these energy influxes. It's crazy. I didn't even know that it was due to energy until recently, till I learned about it. I've always been like this, but I didn't know it was due to energy. Now that I know that it's due to the energy, there's things that I can do to, alleviate the symptoms. But before I knew how to alleviate the symptoms, I was miserable. More miserable than I am when I'm tired. Now, doing this light work and being a light warrior is not always it's not always fun. It's not always joyful. It's not always full of unicorns and cupcakes and lollipops and rainbows. It's not. Doing this light work really does bring out a lot of shitty situations. It kind of attracts shitty situations, but for a good reason. It always attracts shitty situations into a cupcake bubblegum world. But then once, the situation gets resolved, then that situation is welcomed into the cupcake bubblegum world and everybody's like ponies and rainbows together. But I have accepted my light warrior duties, and it's okay. I enjoy doing this work. I enjoy being service to others. I enjoy this, and I do this through thick and thin, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. Okay, I get to help people glow, and it really does, make my heart grow bigger and shine brighter to know that I helped someone else, that I helped brighten up somebody else's day or change their life, or understand something that helped them so that they could change their life. Um, I may not be getting, that money, that mula mula, like I used to do by getting on here and doing these videos. And, that is okay. It is. It's okay. And, um, I say that it's okay because I believe that the universe will compensate me. I believe in karma. I believe that the good karma that I'm putting out to do these videos will come back to me 100,000 times bigger and better. And I am a sole believer in that, and the universe has not let me down yet. I'm getting something more valuable by doing these videos. I'm getting paid with love. Love is the law. Love is everything. I'm getting paid with love, kindness, friendships, new friendships, growth. I'm getting paid with learning. I'm learning. As I'm teaching, I'm also learning. My bills will get paid. The universe has not failed me yet. Okay? I offer my knowledge, and I also do other things. I may do these videos for free, but I also offer things like numerology readings. People have purchased them from me, and it has been helpful. They are cheap. They're only $11.11. It's a karmic exchange. Okay? A lot of other people that do readings, I've noticed, because I looked up to see what other people were charging out of curiosity, and it was up there. It was like anywhere from $30 to $200, depending. I offer 10 to 12 pages of readings, and everything that I read is in the description area down below. And it's so full of knowledge, and it's only for $11.11. And the only reason why I offer it for that, because it truly is a karmic exchange. But I'm going to start offering other things, like I'm going to offer, let's see here. I want to start doing past life readings, but for right now, I'm only doing a one card past life reading. So one question, one card for a donation only. I'm also doing a tarot reading, past, present, and future. Did I say that right? Past, present, future, tarot reading for a donation only for right now. If that changes, I'll let you guys know. But for right now, that's what I'm offering. There's going to be a few other things that I'm going to offer in the future, not yet. And when the time comes, I will let you guys know what it is. I'm opening my shop back up. So when I open my shop back up, I'll let you guys know when I will be doing that and what will be in the shop that I have to offer to you guys. Now, the purpose as to why I made this video today was to talk about manifesting. At the beginning of this video, I gave you guys a few examples, and I shared my story of what happened, in my life, what I did, what I manifested negatively, and what I manifested positively. We can manifest anything we want. Literally anything we want. Just be careful what you're asking for and what you're saying every single day, because it may come to you in a way that is unexpected. So watch your thoughts, watch your words. So to manifest, you guys, literally you can manifest anything, but you don't really, you want to Try to manifest what it takes to get what you want instead of manifesting what it exactly is that you want. To manifest, remove from asking for the physical form of it and dig deeper. Dig deeper. Think in the form of quantum physics, in the form of light, or in the form of waves. Okay? Waves create particles. Thought creates physical form. So, for instance, if you want to manifest money or financial security, you have to dig deeper and think in the form of a wave that creates financial security. What's holding you back from having it? Why don't you have financial security? What's holding you back from getting it? Is it fear? Fear is the number one reason as to why we're unable to manifest the things that we want or get the things that we want, because we have fear. Release the fear. Maybe you lost your desire. That's another reason why we don't get what we want, or, when we manifest something. Fear, we lose our desire, we lose our passion. And if those things are things that you lost or have, like if you're experiencing fear or lost your desire or passion, then you need to manifest it. You need to manifest confidence, self-control. What do you want to create? Balance, harmony, love, trust, not material things. This whole month is a month that everything you say with purpose and anything you do with purpose will come back to you 100,000 times bigger and better. So make what you're manifesting worth it. Make it worth attracting. Don't attract the negative stuff. Don't attract low vibrational stuff. Get into alignment, you guys. Realign in this third dimensional reality. Realign your waveform and realign your vibration. That is how you are going to unlock your DNA to manifest your new reality. Change your paradigm. Change the pattern. You are a divine being. You can create anything that your little heart desires. Anything. Break free from the old paradigm or pattern and your old beliefs and what you were taught. You are a co-creator with the universe. I wrote a few things down to help you manifest. I wrote a few steps down, a few things that you can do to help you manifest. One of the things that you can do is get clear on what it is you want. Be clear, because if you're not crystal clear and you don't tell the universe what you want and you're not crystal clear about it, you're going to get what the universe thinks you want. So for instance, maybe you want a car, but you don't want just any car. You don't want like a crappy car, something that's cheap and it's good because it's cheap, but when you get it, it doesn't work. Maybe the engine's going to die or the radiator is bad or something like that. You want to be specific. Maybe you want to say something like, maybe you want a new car, or maybe a new used car, or a new used SUV with less than 30,000 miles on it, and you want the car to be less than, I don't know, $5,000 or less than $10,000, whatever your specifics are. Number 2, ask the universe. Ask the universe. Once you have your list, it's time to amplify your signal to the universe by asking for what you want. When the universe is clear on what you want to manifest, then it can help you get it. If you don't ask, it will still try to help you, but it guesses as to what you want. It guesses, what your desire is. What is your true desire? Be clear with the universe in asking for the things that you want. There's a lot of ways to asking for the things that you want. You can do it by prayer, meditation, visualization, using vision boards. Ask the universe for what you want and do it more than once. You want to do it repeatedly, over and over again, every single day. You can do it in the morning when you wake up, and you could do it at bed before you go to sleep. Be clear for the things that you ask for. Or better yet, this one I really like. Believe that you're going to get it. Believe that you already have it, but you're going to receive it in divine timing. Number 3, trust the process. As you work towards your goal, you may question if manifesting actually works. And if you do that, then you're going to discourage yourself and you're going to get frustrated. And then you're not going to get it because you don't believe it. If you're sitting in the struggle and wondering when things are going to happen, you're not trusting the process. When you're questioning manifestation, you're telling the universe to prove that manifestation doesn't work, and you won't receive anything because you already sent it out there that it doesn't work. So the universe is going to say, I can't give you anything because it doesn't work. To manifest, you have to trust the universe. You have to believe that the process works. 4, receive and acknowledge what you get. The universe is always giving you help, but it's easy to miss the signs, especially when they come in unexpected ways. You didn't even think that it came from the universe because it just came so sudden and it was so fast and it was just it just happened and you didn't even realize it came as a blessing. When you start to acknowledge and receive signs from, the universe will give you more and more of the things that you want. So I just kind of try to acknowledge anything, even the sun shining on my face. I acknowledge it and I thank it. Like, for instance, say you're like low on cash or something and you really need to make money and you really need this money really quick. So you're trying to find a way to make a little bit of extra cash so you can, pay a bill or something. I don't know. And all of a sudden, we get a wicked bad snowstorm, and you're like, oh, damn, how am I going to, what am I going to do now? Well, how's the saying go? Turn lemons into lemonade. That's an opportunity from the universe. It's snowing. We're getting a wicked bad storm. Grab your shovel, start knocking on neighbors' doors, and ask them if you can shovel their driveway. Go to town, if you live in a town, and ask the local vendors in town if you can shovel the front of their storeway. Just let them know you're trying to make a little extra cash. Now, of course, this is just a radical examples, just so you guys can get what I'm trying to say. And as I said earlier, it could be as simple as the sunshine gleaming on your face on a cloudy day. All of a sudden, the sun peeks out of the clouds and just like shines the warmth ray of light right on your cheek, giving you like that warm sun kiss. That's a kiss from the universe. Acknowledge it. Number 5, keep your vibration high. This is key. Your vibration being high, that is key. That is like the first thing you should be doing anyways. That should have been number 1. Keep your vibration high. According to the law of attraction, you attract what you send out. So you don't want to send out anything low vibrational. You want to send out high vibrational energy. To attract more of what you want, you have to raise your vibration. Think of vibrations like this. Vibrations are like little radio signals you are continuously sending out to the universe. So don't send out anything low vibrational. You must tune your signal to a vibration worthy of receiving. So you want to be receiving positivity, high vibrational signals and vibrations. You can raise your vibration by spending 10 to 15 minutes a day, at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, doing something that makes you feel good. If it's watching TV, it could be watching something on the comedy channel or a comedy movie. It could be YouTube videos. It could be music. It could be yoga, or maybe it's meditating. Anything that brings you joy. Do that for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. What you're doing is you're making sure that your vibration stays high. Remember, a crappy mood means you're going to be rewarded with crap. You don't want to be rewarded with crap. Staying positive is the easiest way to be certain good things are coming your way. Number 6, this is the last one. Clear your resistance. If you haven't yet manifested what it is you want, it's likely because you're resisting. Don't resist. Stop resisting. Don't resist what the universe has to offer you. Resisting is doubting, doubts, pain, procrastination, frustrations, anxiety, fears, regrets, and resentments. Those are all forms of resistance. Cut it out. Manifesting your desires is absolutely 100% possible, but to do so, you must use all of the steps that I just mentioned. Get clear on what you want. Ask the universe for it. Take action. Co-create, because you are a co-creator. Help the universe make it happen. Trust the process. Acknowledge what is being sent to you along the way. Acknowledge it. Thank the universe. Increase your vibration. Clear all resistance. I'm sending all of you guys lots of love, lots of light, and lots of positive vibration.